Good morning, viewers. This is M.Raj Kumar, working as a Dean of Academics in Mother Teresa Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Department of Pharmaceutics. Yeah, hope everyone is safe in this pandemic situation. So be safe. Today we are going to discuss about a small topic called drug transfer phases from GI to systemic circulation. Okay. So you know about the drug which have to be transferred from GI to systemic circulation, which is very important step. Okay, let us think of how many phases are there to transfer the drug from GI to systemic circulation. So first we have to know about the different phases. First one is that pre-uptake phase, uptake phase, post-uptake phase. There are three phases, that is pre-uptake phase, uptake phase, post-uptake phase. Okay, so let us discuss what is happening in pre-uptake phase, what is happening in uptake phase, and what is happening in a post-uptake phase. Finally, we have to know about how the drug is transferred from the GI to systemic circulation. So GI నుంచి systemic circulation కి డ్రగ్ ఎలా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవుతుంది అన్న విషయాన్ని ఇప్పుడు మనం తెలుసుకుందాం. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, we have to administer the tablet. So whatever it may be the tablet or maybe the some other oral administration formulation or dosage forms. Okay, so administration of the tablet. So what happens whenever you administer the tablet, that will be entered into the stomach. We can simply call it as a GI. First administration of the tablet, that will be entered into the GI. Then there is a site in the GI, so that is called as a mucous membrane. In stomach there is a site called as a GI absorption site, where the drug is actually absorbing. That is called as a GI absorption site. So administration of the tablet, that will be entering into the stomach, and then GI, it enters into the GI absorption site. What happened here? Here there is a disintegration. So what happened here means there will be a tablet will be disintegrated, and we can simply call it as a deaggregation also. Deaggregation. So disintegration or deaggregation. What happens if the tablet gets disintegrated? It will be converted into a solution. So this solution enters at the site of absorption. Then what happens? Dissolution of the drug in the GI fluids. So what happens? It will be disintegrated or it may be deaggregates and finally forms a solution. This is called as a dissolution of a drug in GI fluid. What is meant by GI fluid? If it is a stomach, we can simply call it as HCl will be the GI fluid. Then what happens in the GI fluid? It will be happens. Two things will be happens whenever the drug enters into the stomach. One is dissolution. Before the dissolution, what happens? Disintegration and deaggregation. Then there will be a metabolism. So how the metabolism will be happens means there is an availability of a digestive enzymes and bacterial enzymes in the stomach. Because of digestive enzymes and bacterial enzymes, the metabolism will be takes place. So then these are called as pre-uptake phase. So these steps, what are the steps involved in this? Administration of the tablets, entering to the stomach, GI absorption, disintegration, deaggregation, and finally enter the drug into the GI absorption site, and in the GI absorption site, dissolution of the drug in the GI fluids will be happened, and finally metabolism will be happened because of digestive enzymes and bacterial enzymes. And then comes to next phase. So that is called uptake phase. What happened? Let us see what happened in the uptake phase. So delivery of a drug in the GI epithelium. What happens? So after getting metabolism, the drug enter into the membrane, which is we can simply the outermost membrane of the particular any membrane is epithelium. Drug enters into the membrane. So there is one more metabolism called as a gut wall metabolism. So one more metabolism is happening in the GI epithelium, then it is called as gut wall metabolism. It will be happens, and then comes drug passes of a drug through the GI epithelium. That is called the permeation. You know about the mechanisms of drug transfers. Okay, so then the drug will be passed through the GI epithelium. Then again the drug passed and enters into the systemic circulation. So what happens immediately after entering into the systemic circulation? Metabolism by liver will be takes place. That is called as a first pass metabolism. Metabolism by the liver will be taking place, that is called as first pass metabolism. Then the enterohepatic circulation of the drug will be takes place. So all these steps from metabolism of a drug by liver and enterohepatic circulation, so and then drug will be excreted through the bile. Drug will be excreted through the bile and re-enters into the gallbladder and gets reabsorbed and finally the drug entered into the systemic circulation. This is what the steps involved in transferring of the drug from GI fluids to systemic circulation. What happens? So first thing is administration of the tablets, enter into the stomach, disintegration and deaggregation, and then the drug enter into the GI absorption site. There will be two possibilities. One is dissolution of the drug in GI fluids, and second one is the metabolism, which maybe takes place by digestive enzymes and bacterial enzymes. And then comes to what happens that after enzymatic metabolism, the drug enter into the GI epithelium and then gets metabolized again. It is called as a cut wall metabolism, and it will be passes through the membrane. It is called as a permeation, and then again gets metabolized. It is called as a first pass metabolism, and enterohepatic circulation will be takes place, and finally the drug will be excreted through the bile and re-entered through the gallbladder and reabsorbed, and finally enters into the systemic circulation. This is what happened in these different phases in drug transfer from GI to systemic circulation. Thank you. Hope you understand.